We're going to Royan today, you guys. We're going to Royan. We got a 5:30 train to catch, and it's all because of you guys. You guys steered the journey, so thank you so much. Speaking of voting, today's another vote episode. You guys are gonna get to vote on where I go from Royan. I don't wanna put too much pressure on you, but it's gonna be an important one. It's gonna be a very important fork in the journey, so choose wisely today. Going down to La Marais area. I don't know what the odds are of finding some music down there on a Monday afternoon, but we're gonna try. And if we don't find any music, at least I'll be able to film some touristy things like Notre Dame and maybe the Louvre. But first, we're gonna stop at Mark and Spencer and grab a quick bite to eat. By the way, are you guys getting tired of my French accent? Are you guys getting tired of hearing Royan? I'll put a poll up here. Yay or nay on the French accent? Well, I'm not really finding any street musicians, you guys. I am finding a whole lot of tourists, though. Good news is, I'm gonna put up a 360 video right now. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see a link right here. And if you click on it, you can watch a 360 panorama video of Notre Dame. Check out what's going on in front of it. And if you're watching on your smartphone, you can literally just move your smartphone around and watch it like VR. It's pretty awesome. Give it a shot. All right, I gave up. I guess a rainy Monday afternoon isn't prime time for street musicians. Speaking of which, it did start raining on me. Kinda hard, but only for about 5 minutes. I took shelter under a tree. That's all right. I gotta go pack, because we got a train to catch to, say it with me, Royan. Last time up these stairs. Thank God. 7 flights every time. And it's not the fact that it's 7 flights, it's how steep they are. It's the grade. All right, so I'm gonna pack. We're gonna go to the subway. From the subway, we're gonna take the train to Royan. I don't think there's gonna be any live music on this episode, you guys. It's a travel day. I got a lot going on. My train doesn't get in till 9:30. Plus, I'm gonna have to do the whole voting segment, which takes a little while to talk about and edit. So I hope you'll forgive me. I did my best. I went out there in the rain, tried to find some music. Speaking of which, I may have been wrong about something. I don't like being wrong. Who does, right? This whole thing about editing every day's video at the end of the day, on the same day, is just really... Music is an evening thing, right? All the best music happens at night. And to go out and to be able to capture evening music and then still come back and edit the video, because it's a time-consuming process, means that I'm gonna be staying up really late every night. I'd rather capture the music, get a good night's sleep, and edit the video in the morning when there's not as much music going on out there in the world, right? It probably won't happen today, but I just wanted you to know that it's something I'm thinking about doing.
Je m'appelle Jean, bonjour de Paris.
Je m'appelle Éléonore, bonjour de Paris.
Let me tell you, even when you're on time, it's a little bit stressful catching a train when you don't speak the language at a train station. Deuxième train, the second train. We're sweaty, but we're on the train. All right, guys, we had a train transfer in Angoulême, My first train was late, so I had about 2 minutes to catch this one, but I caught it. Now we're on the local train to Royan, and once I get there, my Airbnb host, Amel, is gonna pick me up. What a nice guy, right? Oh man, I gotta tell you about what just happened, you guys. So I've been messaging with my Airbnb host, and my host told me, hey, I'll pick you up at the train station. Someone named Amel. So I get to the train station, Airbnb host, she doesn't speak much English, I don't speak much French. Airbnb? Oui, Airbnb. I get in the car, she takes me here telling me about the place. It's the wrong Airbnb host. The wrong person picked me up. I'm at the wrong house. She's very nice though. Say hello. Bonjour, bonsoir.
Bonjour, bonsoir. C'est ça de pas bien parler anglais. Et voilà, on ne s'est pas compris. Mais c'était une rencontre géniale, n'est-ce pas?
Oui. The adventures of travel. So now she's taking me to my actual Airbnb place. Huge mix-up, totally fine. Yeah. The only reason we found out is because the actual guests showed up. She was gonna show me my room, and this place is awesome. This is the place. It's got a view of the beach. Man, almost had the perfect place. All right, we're gonna get it worked out. We're gonna figure it out.
Mais il est très très sympa. Bon, enfin c'est bien. Donc je vous l'amène 24 rue des Écoles.
She's talking to my actual host right now. We're getting it worked out. C'est bon?
C'est bon.
All right.
Elle dormait.
Turns out my Airbnb guest fell asleep and was unable to pick me up. She's an older lady. I kind of get it. So that lady gave me a ride over here, dropped me off. Totally nice, really nice of her. And now I'm here, all's well that ends well. Except that I got something in my eye. Check this out. Oh, I got you so good. You should have seen the look on your face. That means it's time to vote. Like I said, this is an important one, guys. This is going to affect subsequent cities and towns that I travel to after this. So choose wisely. All right, here we go. Get your knowledge on. Here's Royan right here. All right, now if we zoom in a little bit, okay. The first option I'm giving you guys is down the coast right here to a little town called Saint-Jean-de-Luz. It's right on the border of France and Spain. Technically, it's in France. Now, this is getting into Basque country. I don't know if you guys know about the Basque culture. Part of their culture is that they love music, apparently. I'm on the official tourist website right now for Saint-Jean-de-Luz, and it says, historically, singing and music are an essential part of Basque culture. They also have their own food and cuisine, so obviously this is probably a pretty awesome place to go. However, we could go all the way across to the other side of France, across the isthmus, to a town called Narbonne. Yeah, that's right, Narbonne. Why Narbonne? Well, if you take a look at this train map right here, you can see that most of the route is in purple, which means it's a high-speed train, which means we could get there pretty easily, which is actually kind of a big deal. The other main reason is that it gives us another fork that we end up at, where we can go down to either Barcelona or east to south of France. And if you guys don't know, south of France is kind of where it's at. Nice, Marseille, Monaco, Monte Carlo. So this is kind of an apples and oranges thing, you guys. They're both great options. I actually don't even have a preference. Between the two towns themselves, yeah, Saint-Jean-de-Luz might look a little nicer, but you gotta think bigger picture. Where is that town gonna lead us next, right? Narbonne has some really amazing options that we could go to from there. So, I don't know, you guys. It's your call. I'm down with either one. But either way, if you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm gonna put up the poll right up here, and it's time to vote. On that note, I'm going to call it an episode. I'm going to get to work editing this thing. As always, please leave a comment if you'd be so kind. I would love that. Hit the thumbs up button. Show me some love. That would be much appreciated. Tomorrow we're going to go down to Tina's Cafe, see what's going on down there. Apparently she got word through the grapevine that I'm showing up, so she's going to be expecting me. One more thing, you guys. If you're enjoying these videos, do me a favor. Tell a friend. Word of mouth. Say, hey, this guy's making a YouTube series where we get to pick where he goes, and he's looking for cool music. If you did that, you would be my best friend forever. Thank you so much, you guys, for steering the journey. I love and respect you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Au revoir! Earth to Foxer.